I saw some familiar names on the tombstones in the cemetery. One was Donald Siegel.
Oh, Don Siegel, did I put him in there?
Don Siegel, and the other was S. Leone.
I was having a little fun with those guys. I wasn't wishing anything on him.
Some people create charisma by exploding into the room. Clint Eastwood creates it by making everything around him feel colder. One look, one short answer, one perfectly timed silence. And that is why, for more than 60 years, even the biggest stars in Hollywood pay attention when he says just a few words.
Save a little for Mitt. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, what's a movie tradesman doing out here? You know, they're all left-wingers out there, left of Lenin.
When you're in a Clint Eastwood movie, you don't even know the camera's rolling, and you just hear over your shoulder, "All right, go ahead."
On set, some directors make actors tense with yelling. Clint Eastwood does the opposite. He only has to say something quietly after a scene. And somehow, Tom Hanks never forgot it.
Hot stuff, and you just keep doing it until you hear him say, "That's enough of that." and then you move on and you're on to the next setup. It's intimidating as hell.
Every time?
Yeah.
Instead of cut, it's
He doesn't
that's enough
say,
of that.
No, he'll say stop if it means you're going to do it again. But other than most of the guy, that's enough of that.
Clint Eastwood, speaking of calm and cool, practical men, Clint Eastwood directed this film.
Yes, he did.
And he did a beautiful job with it.
He did a fine job. Well, no. I say that because he's like, it's like, guess what? Mount Rushmore just came down from South Dakota, and you're working for him now. So you just want to please him, and you don't want him to look you don't want to look him in the eye for too long, because he gets that kind of, you know. He also, we realize this, both Aaron and I, he treats actors like horses.
When I worked with Clint Eastwood on Flags of Our Fathers, he's a great. What did you do?
I did this movie called Midnight in the Garden, Good and Evil. I had one big scene in the courtroom.
That's great.
Yeah, I loved him. He was like,
that was a great movie.
He was the best director. He would just do your thing, shoot it, and then he'd go, "That was great. Just on this take, just acknowledge the jury. That's all I need you to do." I go, "Do you have anything else?" He goes, "No. How did you feel?" I go, "I felt great." He goes, "All right, you want another one?" He would even say action. Remember? He would just say, he'd just go, "Jack." Do that rolling motion. Clint, it was such a great. That was my first real movie.
My first with
him.
Well, I got to tell you, I got to go back and watch that, and I loved your impersonation of him.
While many directors like to stir up the energy before a take, Clint Eastwood goes the other way. And according to Tom Hanks, that completely changed the feeling on set.
Here's the deal. That other movies, they make a big deal about action. That started up, get ready, everybody, we're rolling, are we rolling? We're rolling, we are rolling, people, and everybody, stand by, and action! That's what most movies are.
My lawyers, and then Clint Eastwood, thank you for allowing me to go on this journey with you. Thank you for believing in me. You're my Makushla. Thank you.
This has been described as everything from an old-fashioned man to Huckleberry Finn with hormones. Would you please welcome the #1 international star, Mr. Clint Eastwood. You got a tough act to follow, you know that?
20th and Plum.
20th and Plum.
She's wild.
Isn't she great?
A piano teacher with double cool.
Well, speaking of cool, they really handed you. I thought that was going to be the highlight of the whole awards. I'm really sorry Heston showed up, in a way, but I know the feeling.
The first time he sat across from Johnny Carson, Clint Eastwood did not need to say much. Just a few short answers were enough to make the conversation start drifting off beat.
It was to present Best Picture.
Right.
And Howard Koch, who's normally a very collected type person, comes up to me and his hands were going up and down like a Singer sewing machine. And he says, "Charlton Heston isn't, well, I didn't know he was supposed to be on the show," so I said, "Yeah, so."
Big deal, huh?
Yeah, and so he said, and I started to say no, and I was looking around for Gregory Peck, and my wife nudged me and said, "Go ahead, you can do it for him." And I was, boom.
You were on.
Here I was, you know.
I was so amazed because after I saw the film cut together, he took out sort of the more shaken parts of his performance, which, you know, in the envelope, please, it's like he would have.
He'd be doing the scene, so he goes, "Cut, print, move on." And I go, hang on. You know, you want to, I want to do another one. I mean,
I wasn't even in costume.
That was the first one. Like, you want to do it. You want to waste everybody's time.
Oh my God.
And I went, no, I guess we're moving on.
Oh my God.
And it was one take.
He was holding a gun. But some jokes that seem harmless can make the air turn cold very quickly. Ellen DeGeneres once thought hanging a dummy of herself on Clint Eastwood's lawn was a funny idea.
Yesterday I showed you a gift that one of my viewers sent in. It's a piñata that's supposed to be me, I think. There it is. A terrible mirror. I wasn't sure what to do with it, so I decided to pay it forward. I hung it in front of Clint Eastwood's office because, well, he doesn't like kids on the lawn, so I thought maybe it could scare the kids away. Here's what he did with it when he found it.
He did not ask what the joke was. Clint simply picked up the bat and kept swinging. And what he said afterward showed exactly how much he liked the gift.
I am a huge fan of Clint Eastwood. Yeah, huge fan. Yeah, who's not a huge fan out loud? I mean, Lord. Yeah. Now, make my day. Well, Friends, right? Yes, Friends. Yeah, we used to shoot that. It was on this lot. And I never actually ran in. Never seen Clint Eastwood in front of me, and I kind of got overly excited, and I took a cell phone video. So.
For many years, but we'd never worked together. And he was in a mood at that time. He says, I don't want to do any more violent pictures. I'm tired of it. I've been involved with a lot of them. He says, I'm really tired of it. And I said, I know exactly where you're coming from, but against violence and killing. If, of course, it's all in the execution. You got to execute it, right? Or else it's nothing means anything then. But so he did. He reread it and he came back and said, yeah, okay.
Bradley Cooper stepped into the role of Chris Kyle with total seriousness. But all Clint Eastwood had to do was notice him holding that voice for too long. And suddenly, the performance became something to tease him about on set.
Big dinner like after work, and he was like, Bradley's gonna have the steak. So it was amazing to have Clint Eastwood making fun of your process. But I do remember the first day I showed up, and I was so proud. Hey, look, I gained the weight, and I sound like him. So this is how you're going to do it, huh? I was like, wow. Yeah, and he's like, all right. And then that was it. We never talked about it until he started making fun of me. He was the best.
But Clint said, we do it. And I said, should I try it first? He said, no, don't bother with that. We'll shoot the thing.
Right.
And the character that I play can experience G-forces, and they luxuriate in them. And
right. To look kind of nonchalant.
To look cool, nonchalant. Yeah. So I said, I'll eat. We're just improvising quickly on the day. I'll peel the banana there, and I'll eat it through the rest of the thing. You turn over upside down like that. So I did, and it was fine. No, your character plays it. You don't get sick. You don't get upset at all. And he said, can you do it again? I said, yes, I'll do it again. We got another banana. I did it again. We did it 4 times.
Desk and eat.
I thought it was a joke the first time, but they really come up, and then he's like, all right, hold on a second. And he's like, there we go. In there. That's it. All right. Okay, what were you saying?
Oh my God.
It's literally what happens.
It's so sweet that he
And then you're
does
talking
that.
to him, he's kind of just waiting to see it.
Jim Carrey said Clint Eastwood let him improvise for hours during filming. But once it made it into the movie, Clint only kept the part that actually worked.
I improvised for about 2 hours after that. With help, we honed the final performance down to this little piece that I'd like to perform for you now. Hey, man, I can handle it.
And finally, how's Dad?
Dad's good.
What would surprise us to know about your dad? Any fun fact that you could share with us? Like any punishments he gave you as a kid, or because I'd be terrified if he was my dad. I'd be.
You should be.
You don't know, but he would just look at you and like,
oh yeah,
really?
He'll take you down with a look.
But when I finally met Clint, he just said to me, that tape. And I show it to all my friends. Naturally, I was elated. I wanted to do the best possible job that I could do for this man. The first day of shooting, I showed up with all these wild ideas that I want to try out, Mr. Eastwood. I was expecting a little bit of resistance, but Clint just looked at me, Then looked at the producer, David Valdez, and said, well, maybe we'll just turn the camera on and let him go.
Of course, Clint Eastwood, and I just wanted to mention it's gotta be strange because I would think, okay, this is your dad.
Who again?
Clint. His name's Clint Eastwood.
Scott Eastwood revealed that being Clint Eastwood's son did not mean getting special treatment. In fact, he was even scolded by his father off script in Gran Torino.
Seems weird to me because you'd think he'd know what you can do, what you can't do.
Yeah, no. No. He does not. I don't think he likes me in his movies. You know, because here's the thing, and I've auditioned for a lot and haven't got a lot. And then Gran Torino came around where he was talking to me. It was just like this little role.
Yeah, his character's supposed to be giving your character a hard time.
Yeah, exactly. He's calling me a pussy and a spoiled little brat or whatever. So he gave me that role. On the day we were shooting it, there was a lot of stuff that came out that wasn't on the script there. What? That wasn't in the script.
Right. You and Clint Eastwood both got started around the same time, and that you were both fired from Universal on the same day. As young guys getting started out, because why would they fire you, Clint Eastwood, or you? I mean...
Well, Clint, they said, you talk too slow, and your tooth is chipped and you won't get it fixed. Mm-hmm. You don't listen to anybody. You just want to do things your own way. Mm-hmm. Why are you firing me? And they said, you can't act.
After more than half a century, Clint Eastwood still has the same style, and maybe that is exactly what turned him from a movie star into one of the most respected figures in Hollywood.
Extraordinary presence on set, and your experience of working with Clint Eastwood, Angelina. What a great director, an extraordinary film that you've put together. What's he like to work with?
Oh, he's just the best. He is, there are men like him, and we all hear about them. They're these iconic kind of, and then you meet him and you hope he's just half as cool as you think he would be, and he's 10 times more. He's gracious, and he's he has respect for every single person on the crew. He's just a great leader. He has that quality that I think any good director should have, but he has it in spades. He's genuinely, everybody would follow him to anywhere and do anything for him. And
where are you, Clint? Lift your arm, do something. Make fun, Clint. Why do I make fun of you, Clint? Because you have no personality. I say from my heart, 32 years ago in Yugoslavia with a picture called Kelly's Heroes, you taught me one thing, to love and respect. You are a gentleman. You are the best. God bless you.